Today I want to talk about women and men who unfortunately find themselves being used by other people in a relationship. So in this video, let's try to understand what exactly you could be doing or what qualities or traits you might have that you are attracting those users and cannot find genuine reciprocal love. My name is Darina and I'm doing my psychology postgrad in Australia. Let's get started. And the first quality that literally attracts those users is when you don't feel good enough and are trying to buy love by different means just to make a person stay. Since this video is for both men and women, I'll try to give examples for most likely gender scenarios. So how a woman can buy love. For example, she can cook the most exclusive meals, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to surprise her date, try to impress him in bed with the most fancy outfits or something she learned from Kama Sutra. And when it comes to guys who feel they're not good enough, or of course they can do the same, but most often the guy like that will try to impress a woman with expensive restaurants, gifts and money. And you can say, what is wrong with all of it? Isn't it what people do at the beginning of a relationship? Well, in general, nothing is wrong here, but with few details. It is all extremely extra. It all happens very soon, and the main driving force behind all of it is fear of abandonment. When people are in a relationship for a long time and they have built a solid foundation, of course it is fantastic to make those gestures for your partner. But when it all happens at the very early stages of the relationship, there is a huge risk that the person you are dating might not place a value on you as a human being with a deep inner world and your own story, resulting in a romantic connection that starts developing, resulting in respect and mutual interest. What the date can see is that you have lots of functional benefits. This woman is such a good cook. Yeah, I'm not really into her, but until I find someone better, at least I will let her cook those meals for me. Or, oh, this girl is a goddess in bed. Definitely not my cup of tea in communication, though, but it is not like we have to talk all the time, right? I'll stay for now. Similarly with guys who are trying to hide their insecurities with money. She might not have the spark with you, but if you are so willingly giving her these material resources, she will stay with you until true and pure love appears on the horizon. That's why you can see those stories in movies when guys who have good financial means just dress up modestly in the beginning and introduce themselves to women in bars or on dating apps as middle chain managers. So their date gets to like them in this simplified context, falling for their human values, not just being liked for the money. So, guys and girls, summing up this paragraph, in order to be liked by your inner world, do not try to impress someone really hard. Leave those extras for later stages of the relationship. Another type of men and women who are often used in the dating and relationship world are those who forgive unforgivable and have poor boundaries. What is unforgivable? Well, it is different for everyone. For someone it is cheating, for someone it is not supporting the family, for someone it is verbal aggression, name calling or physical abuse. So you have to identify what this unforgivable thing is for you. And when you know what it is going to be easier for you to set boundaries. If you are going to do this, I will do this. If you are going to cheat on me, I will leave you. And of course, I already can hear this statement. Oh, this is life, anything can happen. And I totally agree. But I'm not speaking about the isolated event that had a story before it happened. I'm talking about repeated acts of disrespect, of abuse, of infidelity. When someone cheated on you, it took you lots of effort to forgive. Then they cheated again and you forgave again. First of all, if any kind of disrespect happens on a regular basis in a relationship, it is already hard to maintain a loving relationship. But if such acts keep happening and you keep forgiving them and not giving a person any consequences, believe me, they are going to use your kindness and keep cheating because this is what they want to do. And they're just using you as a safety net, knowing you are always going to be there for them while they are on their adventure spree. Another type of a person who is 100% going to be used by others, particularly their romantic partners, is the one who is easily manipulated by guilt. For example, the guy can say, "What is for dinner?" And the girl can be like, "Baby, I'm so tired today, can we grab some takeaway?" And what she can hear? "What kind of girlfriend are you? Oh my god, I'm the only one among my friends who has to eat out that often," and so on and so forth. And of course, if she is triggered by guilt, she will stand up, roll her sleeves and cook. Or oppositely, maybe a woman can manipulate her man saying, "You promised to buy me Cartier, but you bought me a bracelet that is not Cartier." And she doesn't want to hear that it objectively wasn't the best financial month for him. This one is really tricky because you can flip both situations upside down and the girl can start blaming the man for forcing her to do what she doesn't want to do. Or oppositely, the guy can start blaming the girl for wanting only his money or his presence. And the salt of the whole situation is that none of these blame games have to happen in a healthy relationship where there is love and respect. It should be mutual understanding and the ability to get into each other's shoes and understand and be empathetic rather than just use your partner as a function. Another type of man and woman who can easily be used are those who don't know how to say no due to the fear of confrontation or abandonment. They can be sexually taken advantage of, financially. They often can be used as a shoulder to cry on. You know, these moments when you are so exhausted that you had a really long day at work, but then your date or even your friend calls and starts complaining about something, and you are afraid to say that you do not have any inner resource to listen to it right now, but you also cannot stop it. So being able to say no can save you from being used. What other people can be easily taken advantage of? The ones who cannot clearly evaluate the situation and love wearing pink glasses and see only positive in other people. So how can this manifest in relationships? I called it "you do a lot and get a little." You are trying to be the best partner ever, giving them your energy, time, gifts, and getting breadcrumbs in return. Say they didn't call you for the whole week and finally they did and invited you for Netflix and chill. And instead of being like, "What the F? You haven't called the whole week," you are wearing your pink colored glasses and start justifying them, saying, "Oh, they've just been busy," which of course works perfectly for the other party. You do not ask too many questions and let them do whatever they want. So no, Jennifer, they are not just busy, they don't give a crap. End of the story. So the ability to see reality can definitely save you from lots and lots of troubles, and someone who doesn't want to invest in your relationship and just takes advantage of you, your time, your means, or your body. Add in the comments section what other behaviors or traits of men and women can attract users. And if you want to know more about what types of women particularly are always taken advantage of, watch this video. Look after yourself and your loved ones, and I will see you in next video.